I love how this program sprang from the core idea of doing the string quartet that Dvorak wrote when he came to America for a few years in the 1890s. He was invited to be the first head of a new conservatory that was founded in New York, but he took the post on one condition, and that was that he didn't want to teach American composers to write European music. He thought that we should use music indigenous to our own country. And after a couple of years as head of the conservatory on a trip to Spillville, Iowa, where there was a Czech community, because he was kind of homesick for his own language and people. But while there, he took those indigenous elements he found and put them into each movement of a string quartet. He went to an Iroquois Indian encampment south of Spillville, and he took their drumming and rhythms and melodies and chants, and the core ideas of the first movement are all from the Native American, from that visit. And then he went to a rodeo, and you'll hear the Yuptakayaye in the last movement from the cowboys at the rodeo. And the third movement was folk songs and dances of the townspeople that he found there. And the second movement, I think, is the one I look forward to most, because that's where he had actually recruited African-American students to the conservatory in New York and learned from them what was then called plantation songs that became the spirituals and the songs of from the plantations. And Dvorak never actually quoted the folk melodies he used. He learned the style, and he learned from his students the style of the spirituals, and wrote pieces that actually became spirituals. People put words to them. And the second movement of the Dvorak quartet is one of these. One of the main students, Harry Burleigh, that taught him these songs, then became a teacher of Aaron Copland and George Gershwin, of which we are also doing pieces because they used those American elements in writing their music, fulfilling Dvorak's dream.